last round I bought was top the market in 2021, right? And I think we did a very similar thing where there was a round done in August and there's another one done in November, December. And I think the advice I would give is when you can raise capital, raise it, and you have to be ready to be opportunistic, because the reality is when you need capital, capital won't be there, right? And by the time you need it, it's too late. So raise it when you can. Do exactly what Lightyear did. Take a bit more when you can, so you can bear with the bad weather. And I think the point on selecting investors is in a bull market, you can be much more selective who you take, right? And I think different investors bring different value to the table. Yes, there is value in the Fidelities and the Sequoias of the world, who are a big brand that people follow. But some of our most helpful and useful investors are actually investors you'll never have heard of. They're the people who will be sending you employee referrals. They'll be sending you other investor referrals. They'll be sending you, hey, we did this outside in work on your strategy. Have you thought about this? And so I think when it comes to picking investors, not everyone will have the luxury of picking an investor. So capital is the priority. Who it comes from is probably secondary. But I think in an ideal world, you're looking for someone who's got long-term patient capital, right? That reduces the pressure on an exit. You look for someone who's not maxing out their position size day one, because that then means there's someone you can tap for follow-ons or secondaries, etc. The broadest mandate possible, right? Because that then means that you could do primary, secondary. We have investors on our cap table who actually came to us because they were looking at doing a debt round at one point. Debt round didn't happen, but they came into the equity. So that range of both product and duration means that there are investors out there who will come into like a seed Series A, and then they'll have various funds that you can cycle through your life cycle. Like you look at BlackRock, they can do everything from a VC through to a public market investment. And at the end of the day, you have to invest in these relationships. Once you get the capital, you have to nurture it, because if you don't, you won't be able to tap it again in the future.